This episode was crap. Hello everybody, my name is MeisterBloo, and today I took a look at the 6th episode's release of The Fruit of Grisaia, and honestly, it was garbage. This entire episode was really, especially in comparison to the last plot, the last arc, this episode was pure garbage in my opinion. It was not well paced, it was not written well, either that or it wasn't translated well. It just wasn't good in any way, honestly. And the biggest disappointing thing about that is that it's the backstory of Sakaki, the long dark-haired girl with the knife who has like a crazy obsession with trying to cut the guy. Especially given how mysterious they've made this character and like made her so like awkward about her obsession with her little switchblade and everything. You'd think they would give some like actual effort into the backstory of her character, but they don't really. None of this episode felt right. Somebody had mentioned in the comments of the last episode of last week's video that episode 5 felt fast-paced. Well, episode 5 was a two-parter of episodes 4 and 5. That was a two-part story. This episode felt like it was a three-part story squished into one episode, and this is rushed. This is what I feel is rushed, this episode. The last episode, I didn't really see it as being rushed because the elements that were in that episode were good. This has no good elements in it. The story follows Sakaki as we find out that she's from this big rich company family, the stereotypical rich Japanese dad who is disappointed that he had a daughter instead of a son, which is, in my opinion, a very tired thing in anime. I understand how that could be used to develop a character and make somebody try and seem like a stronger individual for overcoming that, but we have seen that countless times, and having just recently done a top 5 favorite anime tropes video, this is a trope that I really don't like, especially when it's not done well. Like in this episode, it is done very poorly, very, very poorly. We barely get any time to develop this girl. Like, we just, here's her backstory, move on, and then here's what's happening now, move on. It's not a good episode, really just not a good episode at all, and I'm very disappointed because so far I've been really digging this show, and right now I'm like, is this how the rest of the episodes are going to be like? Because I really don't want that. That does not sound like a good idea. Plus there's a whole hostage situation thing, or not really hostage. Weird came out of nowhere, she's got a gun, she's fending off like the SWAT and everything. What? Why? The biggest upsetting part about this episode, I think, is a fake death. Like, this episode did nothing to warrant any emotional impact on the audience. It really didn't. It's like, here's the abridged version, the emotionless, don't feel anything version of this character's backstory, but we're gonna try and make you feel something, even though we're not actually putting in effort to get an emotional response from you. We're gonna try and make you feel something, and then we're going to try and make you feel sorry for this character, and then sorry for a character that we've given literally no real backstory to in her dad. Her dad has, like, no backstory. We're just like, at one point in the episode, we're supposed to be like, okay, this is a douchebag character. Next second, we're supposed to be like, oh, well maybe he's not so bad. And nothing, like, it's just like we're given those bullet points and nothing to help flesh that guy out so that we know maybe why he appears like a douchebag, or maybe why we're supposed to now feel a little sorry for him. We're given nothing. Literally nothing. And that really bothers me. And then there's a fake-out death that it's just not deserved. I don't think it's deserved in this episode. The show did nothing to deserve us feeling sorry for the characters, because we got a 10-minute long, this is how you should feel about this character, instead of an actual, this is the character, develop your own feelings for this person. But yes, very disappointing, very, very upsetting. This episode was not good in the slightest. I hope to God they don't continue this, because we need we need these characters to be fleshed out. I think the series is going to be running for about 12 or 13 episodes. We're still at the halfway point, people. Give us a little time still. If that's the case, then we still have half of a season to get to know these people and everything. And then the games that these are based off of have, I think, 3 games. Maybe they're just not confident that they're going to get another season, or maybe it's already been decided they won't get another season, so they're just trying to rush everything out. Please, please don't let that happen. Don't have everything rushed out, because it doesn't turn out well, and it's going to guarantee that you likely won't get another season. That's all I have for today. I will, of course, have the link to the show down in the description. If you are a Crunchyroll subscriber, you can watch it now. If you are not, you will have to wait until next week to be able to watch this episode. However, episode 6 is now available for free streaming for everybody. Go watch, or episode 5, I'm sorry. Go watch that one. It's pretty heavy, and if you saw my video last week, you could tell how much it hit me personally. Of course, I have Facebook and Twitter. I've been using Twitter quite a lot lately, especially since I got a new phone, which, yeah, I haven't been keeping up with when Supernatural Battles became commonplace, because they pushed the episode's release dates 2 days. So instead of being released Monday mornings, it's released Wednesdays. And on Tuesday this week, my old phone fell out of my pocket and shattered, literally shattered. And I did not watch the episodes because I didn't get to record it. And now I'm gonna be like 3 episodes behind. I'm honestly not sure if I'm gonna be continuing on with that one. I'll watch it, obviously, but I don't know if I'll do step-by-step videos with it because now I'm behind on it. And I don't want to do one video of 3 episodes, so I'll likely not be following along with that one with videos anymore. This one, however, even though this episode was very disappointing, I will still follow along, and I will be back here next week with the next episode. So until next time, everybody, have a good day, and peace out.